Yes, right. So glide user, it is very simple, we'll just touch it. Okay, what is glide user is, if we go to same client script that we created, okay, glide user will try to complete as soon as possible because it's such a unimportant thing, but only for interviews it is very important. That too, one or two questions I'll complete them. Okay, see here, when I use glide form, we have so many methods. Glide form from client side is the first and most useful one, right? But if it is glide user, it have very limited, very less. Okay, very less. That too, okay, few are not that much important. So see here, glide user first name. Okay, what it is getting is, it will get you the logged in user first name. Okay, so let's print it once and see whether it is working or not. I doubt it will work. On change of color, right? This is the other alerts, three alerts, and then yeah, some issue here. First name, g user dot first name is not a function. Okay, so it is telling it is not a function, so remove it. Function needs to always define in braces. Okay, but here it is not a function, it's just a variable. So ability tutor manager, and then yeah, system. What is system here, ma? Why it printed system here when I use this one? G user first name. What is G user referring here? Anyone?
User details, sir.
User details, yes, right. Which user details, ma?
System on. System.
System administrator, right?
Yes, sir.
Why system administrator?
Uh, we are
Because
mentioning first name, right? First.
yes, so we are mentioning first name, right?
Yes, system administrator. In the system administrator, first name is system. I think so, sir.
That is true. Okay, 100%. But why system administrator? Why it is picking only system administrator? Okay, that answer is right, ma. But why means the logged in user. System administrator is currently logged in user, right? So right now, ma? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the G user will get the logged in user's credentials, attributes. When I say first name, logged in user first name, maybe Abel Tutor logged in or Abraham Lincoln dot s logged in. So that first name, when he run it, the first name of Abraham Lincoln will print here. Right, everyone? This is clear, ma? Yes, no? Prashanti garu, Sheila garu, Pratibha garu,
Yes, sir.
Sindhu garu, Srinu garu,
Yes, sir.
right? So the G user, glide user will get you the logged in user details. Okay, here we are logged in this particular instance with this account, system administrator account. So it gets these values and it gets control of this user. Okay, so first thing, I will write more. You will understand little deeper. Okay, see here. Let okay, I'll just finish other remaining things. G user. Okay, so first name is there. Okay, last name is there. Get the last name. That also print it. Okay, let G user ID is there. Just print it. I'm skipping few. I will cover them after this one now. That's where our important question will come. Username. Okay, first we'll print this for, okay, and see what it is printing it. Right, first name, last name, user ID it is writing, and username it is telling. So what is user ID and username? Right. Right, on change of this one it is running. Okay, so these are first set of alerts, Abraham Lincoln, three things. And now first name, G user first name, it is system. Okay, G user last name, administrator. Okay, and user ID, it is printing the sys ID of this record. Okay, G user sys ID. Okay, user ID. And last username. Okay, that is this field. Okay, so see here, G user first name, this is the first name of the logged in user, last name of the logged in user, sys ID of the logged in user, and user ID of the logged in user. Right, Nama? Is that clear? First part.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, any questions, ma? Please raise it.
Yes, sir. No only.
No questions, right? So now, second important thing is, okay, this is very important. This is our main plot here. So let's take one scenario. Okay, the scenario is, keep this scenario in your mind. This is very important. Even for interviews also, you can use the same scenario to explain. Okay, make what we are doing here. Okay, so okay, it's fine. Make the which field description we did something custom. Okay, let's say configuration item. Okay, ma. ITIL role, any role is anything you can keep it. Okay. See, the requirement is, okay, there is a specific field here, any field, and if a logged in user, okay, have some certain role, right, maybe some ABC role, XYZ role, okay, then this field should be mandatory. For ITIL people, it should be mandatory. For non-ITIL people, it is not mandatory. So this is our requirement. Is the requirement clear, ma? See this one, please read it. Is this clear? The requirement. Make the CMDB CI, this field, the backend value of it, configuration item field, mandatory if the logged in user have ITIL role. Right, Nama? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Others, ma? Sheila Garu,
Yes, sir.
Sindhu Garu, Pratibha Garu.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if this is the situation, okay, then how you use client script to accommodate it or complete it, right? So in G form, right, we used G form earlier. In G form, we don't have any method to read the user roles. These are all field sets, okay, field level, form level activities. But is there any method that you can use to control or know the user rolling and all? Is part of role and all? No. Okay. But in this one, okay, so he see here G user dot. Okay, here we have some methods. Okay, even get full name is also same. Okay, get full name is it will print the full name. I didn't print it. Okay, but you can print it. Okay, but these four are very important. This is our main concept now. Okay, here has role. Okay, has role exactly has role from list has roles. Okay, the difference between has role has roles. Okay, these two are different. Okay, S is there, right? These four are very, very important. Okay, how I use this requirement for how I use these methods for my requirement is maybe we can discuss, right? So see here, what I can do here is, okay, first see alert. Okay, I am printing it, man. Just try to understand why I am printing is what value it will write to show you that for that I am printing it first. Okay, G user, okay, has role of ITIL. Okay, I am printing like this. Okay, and one more print I will do. Okay, so I'm printing two things here. The difference between these two, maybe you can see, I don't know, I forgot actually, sorry ma. I think now it is more clear, right? So the difference between these two lines is, I used has role, I used has role exactly, that's it. But I passed the same role, ITL role, and I am keeping the alert. You are all fine with that? You seen it, right? Yes? Everyone, till this point, everyone clear ma? What we written?
Yes.
Yeah. Now see this one, refresh it. We kept so many alerts, so don't confuse. Just select one guy. Okay, first set of alerts, second three, G user alerts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now our has role one. Okay, first it is writing true. Okay, second it should write false. Okay, so I'll go back here. This one written true and this one written false. You seen this one, right? Everyone observed this one, right? Maybe I can show one more time. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me remove all this. Right. So I'm running it now again. See, we have only two lines. Okay. So one is just see here, ma. Okay. First one is has role. Second one is role has role exactly. Okay. Both we are checking whether the logged in user having ITL user or not. Okay. So here one when I select it, when the script runs, it is validating. First one is writing true. Second one is writing false. Okay. Till this point, everyone are clear?
Yes, Sunny.
Yes. Others, ma, please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why it written true? Why it written false? If we know it, it will give us the difference between these two. Okay. See here, it is simple. Okay. G user. Okay. Has role. Just read this one more. First, the suggestion returns true if the current user, okay, has a selected role. What is the selected role here?
ITL.
ITL role. Yes. Or admin role. So when you use has role, it checks by default one role that we mentioned here plus admin role also. Why it written true here? It failed here, but it passed here. It checks admin role also. The system administrator have the admin role. That is the reason you seen true here. Everyone understood? Is this
Yes,
point
sir.
clear? Yeah, Prashanti garu, yes, right. Others? Sheila garu, Sindhu garu, Pratibha garu, Srinu garu.
Yes, sir.
Any confusions, ma? Please tell me, and we can explain one more time. Okay. So see here, G user, okay, has role of ITIL. When I execute this one, how system will check exactly is, okay, who is the logged in user? He is the logged in user. So it will go and check the roles. First, it will check is that mentioned role is there or not. He is the member of this mentioned role or not. ITIL, he is not member. Okay. So one check. Also, it will check whether he is part of admin or not. Okay, one is failed, but other one is passed. So it is pass for it when you use has role. Okay, but when you use has role exactly, okay, returns true only if the current user have the specified role. What does it mean? What is specified role here?
Only ITL, not
Only
admin.
ITL, yes, not admin. See here, the difference between these two is it will check specified role and admin role. Okay, it will only checks one role. So see here, it written false. Why it written false? Because system administrator doesn't have ITL role. So now we execute one more time. Okay, see these two lines has role of ITL because here it is checking two things. Okay, what it is checking? Admin and ITL. Okay, or I can say R, don't confuse. Okay, here it is checking only ITIL. It makes sense, Nama? It is clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So similarly, okay, we have one more, right? So G user dot, okay, has role exactly, has role from list. Okay, so here list, okay, when you have multiple, let's say I want to make a scenario, okay, to make this field mandatory for ITIL role, okay, and some Tumri ABC role. Okay, you have when you have multiple roles to mention, you can mention using this one. Okay, so separated by commas. Okay, ma, maybe you need to give it in a quotations, but like this you have to mention. Okay, and the reverse of it is means the other one which supports multiple is has roles. This here also you can mention, say similarly like this. Okay, now the difference between these two is, see here how many. Okay, now tell me, here system will check in how many roles?
3 rows, sir.
3 roles plus 1 role. So here system will check in 4 roles. Ma. Same like has role. Here one, here multiple. But has role will check these three and admin.
Admin role.
Yeah. And but here it checks only in three. Okay, ma? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the main very important question here you will get it is like what is the difference between has role and has role exactly? Maximum this question will come when they touch G user. Okay, try to explain with a scenario. So if this is our scenario, okay, how we get it is simple. So now see, if okay, get this one, we would like to see only one role, no admin role, no? So get this line. Okay, if this is true, someone asked initially, I think Prashanti gar, if I don't mention anything in if, okay, equal to true or false, what it will take? It will take true, right? I no need to mention true here, okay, because I can directly end here also, okay, but to show the value I am writing here, this is also true. If it is true, then what is our action? What is our action, ma?
That G underscore user um, has role
Hmm. What is
ITL.
uh, that we mentioned? If has role, if G user has role ITL equal to true, then what we need to do?
It says to be admin also.
No, ma,
Um,
this one we are talking, so forget
oh,
about
sorry. Yeah, yeah. I didn't see the.
this one.
I'm only seeing the
Got it, got it.
back end coding. Okay.
So for this particular scenario, what we need to do, ma? Our task,
Field mandatory, sir.
field mandatory, right? So this is the field. Just cut it and tell me how I can make a field mandatory. What is the command? How I can write to make a field mandatory?
Set
G,
mandatory.
Complete sentence, ma.
G underscore form.
Very good.
Yeah.
Next,
Set mandatory.
Mandatory.
very good. Field name. Then Next,
The CMDB,
I given ma.
oh, okay.
That's it, huh? Anything
True,
else?
true, sir.
Oh, can you show us one time the requirement? Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure.
Requirement is this one ma.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So see here, when this particular logged in user have an ITL role, then we are making it as mandatory. Okay. In else condition, we can say non-mandatory. Means he doesn't have ITL role. Right, Nama? Will this work if we execute?
Excellent.
Right. So don't spend much time on G user, but learn this particular question. This is very, very, very important question. You need to understand what it writes, what it returns. These four, okay, these two, one set for one role. These two, one set for multiple roles. And the functionality of this one and this one is same, and this one and this one is same. Okay, now don't confuse. That is the reason we given a space here. But please keep this particular interview question. And you can also explain this one with an example, the example that we written here. I'll just copy here. Okay, so this is the first part, 34, 8:34. Can we have another 10 minutes or we'll end up? Ma? How is your time? Getting late or? Okay, I think I will end up here. Okay, G user. Okay, when we are discussing about G user, okay, you can simply keep the indications using this one, checking an admin, okay, checking only ITIL, okay, true, false, and like this you can keep an indication, okay, to understand easily. Or you can also get these lines, ma. See here, the sorry, you can also exactly replicate this one. Okay, returns to this line. You can also read this line. Either one is fine, but make it little simple with an example. Don't confuse when we are explaining, because if this is a confusing one, they may ask you cross questions if we just commit some wrong wordings. Right? Clear, my everyone?